All right, where's GameStop at, chat? All right, today is GameStop quarter four earnings. They're not doing a call, but we should get kind of hyped up about this earnings call or earnings report. We'll see how it goes. GameStop currently sitting at 1520s. You can see the broad markets here kind of down slightly today. We'll see what kind of traffic we get for this. Again, I'm kind of torn. I don't know if we're going to get good numbers for this, bad numbers. We'll try it. It's been a while since we streamed this. We're also starting a little bit late. I had to go pick up my wife from the airport. So. All right, so the report is scheduled for release at, let's take a look, 4:05 p.m. Isaac the Alien, ED, Fernando, Kevin, enter. All right. Still a poll here like we always do. Again, GameStop doesn't do a call anymore. They just do a earnings report. Does GameStop beat or miss their quarter four earnings? Usually I start a little bit early for this, but it's alright. GameStop gets their own stream. Yeah, again, I wasn't gonna stream today. I had to go do some stuff. Like my wife just got back in town, so I wasn't gonna stream today, but we're gonna try it. It's a short stream, so I don't mind covering it. Again, we'll see how it goes. 67% think they're gonna miss. Here, let's post to Twitter. I've been slacking on my Twitter posts. Let me know if, again, we're using a different internet connection here, too. Where'd my drink go? I brought it. All right, chat. Again, GameStop sitting very flat today. Expectations, let's take a look. Let's take a look at GameStop's EPS graph, what they're looking like, what their shares might potentially show up as. All right, so here's GameStop's graph here. Now, there's a couple optimistic things about GameStop. Number one is that you can see their quarterly earnings are getting better and better. Okay, so again, they are slowly churning towards potential profits. if they can hit it. Today they're expected to show up at 25-cent profit per share. This would be the first time they showed a profit over 20 cents a share since 2021 in the meme squeeze in January of 2021. This will be the first time they've done over 20 cents a share EPS, which is earnings per share, if they come in at expected numbers. They're also expected to show up for revenue. And again, you can see that graph is looking pretty good. That graph is looking pretty good. If we come in as expected, we're going to be, way up here. We're going to have a candle that looks like that on their EPS graph. And again, that looks pretty solid. We'll see if it comes through. We also have GameStop potential revenue. And if you look at a revenue graph of the same type of thing, they're expected to show up at 2.07 bill with a B. 2.07 billion. So their revenue expected to pop as well here. Again, if we look at some of their last reports, they're expected to show up a little bit underneath this. So we're expected to see a spike, as is typical for the holiday season, fourth quarter. So, yeah, not too shabby so far. Again, I'm excited to see if they show a profit here. The market itself, if we look at like the S&P 500, it's down significantly. Wow. What is going on in the S&P 500 right now? Look at this. Whoa. What is this from? S&P 500 falling down quick. Let's see if there's some news. AT&T Cloud announces voice with Microsoft Teams Phone Mobile. U.S. sales. Okay, so this is maybe the bond auction. No, that's old. Let me jump back and get more updated here. Let me see. When did the bond auction start? Oh, we got a big drop here. I'm trying to see if there's any other reason. Apple will host WWDC online from June 10th to the 14th. Donut? What is D-Nut? Krispy Kreme. I'm a Louisiana guy, so I'm a big Krispy Kreme person. And again, Krispy Kreme. Again, look at their revenue. So revenue's looking okay. If we look at Donut here, Krispy Kreme running pretty big at 1750s here. 1750s for DNUT. Pretty big run. I'm a big Krispy Kreme guy. The best donuts in the world are Krispy Kreme. But you got to have them right, okay? Like, the best donuts in the world are Krispy Kreme, but they've got to be right. All right, if you get a hot, like a warm Krispy Kreme donut, best donut you ever had, If they're cold and they were made 2 hours ago and the people inside are being lazy, then it's about a B- as a donut. But if you get a warm Krispy Kreme donut straight out the oven, best donuts you ever had, Donut deal with McDonald's. Be on watch for a while. Yeah. We'll see. I'm excited. Let's see what that looks like. Donut deal. Hey, I'm for it. All right, guys. GameStop earnings. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the news here. All right. Don't I deal with McDonald's? You're going to calls or puts? Tom, more calls today versus puts. What's up? Thumbs up. Hey, thanks, Mopar. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys. Hey, we still got 25 minutes. Really, the numbers are set to drop. Let me put a timer up here. Donut Krispy Kreme is running. There's some type of McDonald's deal. Let me just fix the timer here. This really is like 34. A little bit early. Let's call it 30, 31. Yeah. All right. There we go. This is when the GameStop earnings are scheduled to release. So we'll see how that goes. Again, we're in GameStop right now. We've been holding GameStop for a minute. We'll probably keep holding it, regardless of what happens today. But yeah, we're in GameStop. Netflix pulling back a little bit, right down to the 200 EMA. Snowflake falling down some as well. Reddit also ran a little bit this morning, got up to almost 75, and then it kind of pulled back, and it's now kind of stagnant and sideways. So I don't know what to do with Reddit either. Again, we're going to keep this show short and sweet. They don't have an earnings call, I'm pretty sure, right? I wonder when GameStop's going to start doing their earnings call again. They got their annual meeting for shareholders. Yeah, so again, they're going to report it today, but they're not going to do a call, I guess. I wish they did a call. A call would be nice. You know, the calls were hyped up for GameStop, man. Again, I'm in GameStop right now. We're green on the position. Somehow. Again, Ryan Cohen, CEO. And again, they're expecting they're actually expecting a profit of 25 cents a share. Let me put this up on screen. I should probably drop this first. We'll put the expectations up here as well. Put this up like this, and then we'll put the expectations up. GameStop is expecting EPS of 25 cents per share on revenue of 2.2, or no, it's like 2.05 billion, I think, right? Let me make sure this is right. 2.07 billion. So GameStop expecting 2.07 bill. This is scheduled for release at 4:05. Get it in sub only mode pretty soon. Might have to drop. The calls have always been like 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know why, man. They were never long, but the calls used to get hype. They were quick, but they were good. You know, for whatever reason, GameStop stopped doing earnings calls altogether. I'm not sure why. You know, DNUT Krispy Kreme stock up to almost $18 a share. Again, I don't know why they stopped. You know, it happened right around when they fired their last CEO, and so that's kind of when it happened. It's right around the time they fired their last CEO. Again, I don't know what it means for GameStop moving forward. We asked people, does GameStop beat or miss? 68% say beat. Let's put the post up here. We got 100 people. Hit the like button. Do me a favor. Smash the like button. We appreciate it. And again, we're in GameStop. We've been in GameStop for a while now. Bro, honestly, the Baltimore Bridge going down is a crazy, crazy sight. Honestly, that is a crazy sight. What was this freaking cargo ship doing? Man, 6 people missing. Rest in peace, man. That's sad. It says the cargo ship lost power before it ran into it. Man, that's a crazy video. Sad. You know. MOASS, mother of all short squeezes, is trending. Does it happen? I'm ready for it, bro. I'm in GameStop. I hope it goes up. We're bullish on it. We've been in it for a while. Let's hope it continues. Yeah. GameStop can't afford the cost of earnings calls. I don't know. I think it's different. I think, like, okay. I think when you look at it like this, okay, this is my guess. All right, if you want to know why GameStop's not doing calls, okay, this is my guess. All right, Cohen, RC, you know, the GOAT. He is a very private person. He's not somebody that does a lot of public interviews. He does some. It's not a lot. He's very private as a person. You know, he is not somebody who I could really see doing regular earnings calls as CEO. He's just a very private person. He's not somebody that I'm assuming he's not somebody that would want to do these type of earnings calls regularly every quarter. And so, yeah, that's my guess, is that very private person. I don't think he wants to do these earnings calls personally. You know, again, Ryan Cohen, the founder of Chewy. You know, he's been CEO since last September. That's really when they stopped doing calls, was last September. Yeah, 22% short interest. Yeah, it'll be fun. Again, looking at our poll numbers, 55% say B, 45% say miss. So mostly bullish traders. I'm bullish too. I hope it goes up. Again, we got our poll going live. 68-32 is what the percentage is on Twitter. Netflix did bounce at 630s, so that held. We're green on our equities positions today, although that latest dip is giving some back right now. We're slightly down in our equities portfolio today, day trading here. And the market's not really giving us much with this. We might try to day trade a little bit here if we can. So we might short a little bit here. Oh wait, this is the regular E-mini. Okay, we'll try. We're try to short this bottom barrel here, see if we break down. We'll take a couple contracts of the regular E-mini on our funded account. There's 2. Getting a little bit of lag here, though. Speaking of this, it depends on how... There we go. Hold on. I like the flush. All right, we're good. Beautiful. We're going to cut that. We're going to take the rest off there, lock that profit in. So yeah, we just made, you know, about 150 bucks very quickly, catching this breakdown here. All right, so big flush coming through here. Again, GameStop back technically green on the day. It's now over 15s. I have 1520s or so here. So we made a little bit shorting. And look at this huge breakdown in markets. So we're starting to get a flush here. I don't know why. UPS CEO sees a growth opportunity in healthcare logistics. Exactly looking at M&A opportunities in healthcare. Phillips 66 report exploring a sale of 25% stake in Rex. Gas power plant pollution. The current administration, EPA, reportedly sets the stage for limits on gas power plant pollution. We had crude stuff coming through. All right, so we made a little bit of money here. Let's try to pivot to... I'm assuming the regular NASDAQ here. So yeah, we're going to start to short this. And so we got 3 contracts, 4 contracts now. Let's see if we can just get a quick and immediately flush back down. We'll give it a little bit of time here. We are day trading futures right now, chat. So we are day trading futures here. A little flush. Let's see if it continues down. Add a little bit more. We're in 5 contracts. We're just trying to piggyback off of this bearish action. We got a lot of bearish action show up. I just need a little bit of red action to compensate for it. There we go. Boom. All right, taking off. Cover some more. And we're going to get out the rest right there. All right, so we're green on the day. Slowly grinding up some profit. Again, we are day trading futures. Expectations are right below. They might be right below me on screen in big white letters. Like, they might be right there, you know. I bought my son a new Pokemon card yesterday. Check it out. This is a 1997 Japanese holographic Dragonite with PSA 9 rating. Mint. Check it out. I bought him that yesterday. I can't help myself, bro. I go to these freaking card stores and like they've got all these really nice like old cards. This is a 1997. You know, a 97. I can't help myself. Look at that thing, bro. That thing's dope, dude. I can't help myself. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Like this is like my I in 5th grade I used to sit at the bus stop and slang Pokemon cards with my friends. And so if my son's into it, I'm gonna buy him some stuff. Honestly, honestly, these are kind of like long-term investments. What I tell him, I'm like, look, I'll buy you this, and you keep it, and you hold it for 10 years, 15, 20 years. It should appreciate, you know. And I buy him, you know, I buy him a few nice graded cards every year. You know, I got him a holographic Charizard. I got him a bunch of stuff. So hopefully they'll go up in value over time. Expectations are 25 cents a share EPS, which is margins. 25 cents a share EPS, which is, again, margins. Revenue of 2.07 billion. The 90s was 24 years ago, Matt. I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic or if you're kind of joking. Oh, it's only 10 or 15 years ago. The 90s was 24 years ago. Yeah, look at the SPY dump. We ended up profiting from it. I'll take another trade here. Actually, I need to disconnect from my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is kind of weird, so I'm going to disconnect. It might glitch out for a second, and then it should bring us right back. Yeah, there we go. All right, so it should bring us right back here. If it does, my bad, team. I gotta wait for it to reconnect here. Yeah, it's got to reconnect to Rhythmic. Again, Phillips 66 is reporting exploring a 25% stake in Rex interstate natural gas pipeline, according to Reuters. All right, Rhythmic. How long are you gonna take to load up? There we go. Ah, dude, I was trying to short it right here too. It would have worked as well. Look at these nice little bear flags. GameStop finally pulling back to 15-17s. DNUT. Again, Donut starting to rip. GameStop at 15-19s. Should I add some more? I'm going to add a couple little baby shares to GameStop here. I'm just going to buy a little bit more. I mean, look, I'm going to have fun with it. Alright, we're just going to add a couple more shares. It's alright. Any reason for this dump? I can't find out what the reason is. Again, I'm looking at other stuff. Apple's down some. Microsoft might be what it is. Microsoft recently in the last 10 minutes had a pretty big pullback. Tesla's pretty standard. Could be Nvidia related. Nvidia dipped all the way to 930s. So could be Nvidia related. Nvidia's testing lows. All GameStop has a good earnings and it pumps. Is it Meta? Yeah, it's Meta. Meta just dumped really fast. Again, I don't know why, but I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I don't see any real news here. Apple's going to collaborate for Chinese market access on Vision Pro headset, according to Market Chatter. In about 15 minutes, GameStop drops their earnings. Yeah, I don't see any news for Meta necessarily. Newly signed legislation in Florida prohibits people under 14 from having social media regardless of parental consent. Honestly, I agree with this. Look, I've got a 14-year-old daughter. And she is begging us to let her use social media. Like, begging us. She's saying, oh, my friends get to use it. And, like, I get it. And I'm not against social media. Obviously, I run a social media business. You know? But, like, for children and for young teenagers, I think it's a negative thing. You know, it creates unrealistic expectations on appearance. It creates unrealistic expectations in terms of just general life. And I think it also gives potential predators access to them. And ultimately, it's just not good for them. You know? So again, my daughter, I told her she can have Instagram when she's 16. You know, before that, she ain't getting it. You know, she's got some other like small social medias. She really wants like Snapchat. And again, I'm telling her, absolutely not, bro. If it's designed to delete messages, no, not happening, you know? All right, chat. And again, I run a social media business, you know? But yeah. And again, I think, like, she has friends whose parents have let their kids, like, sit on social media since they were, like, 10. Right, and those kids, yeah, and so I'm just not you know, not it's too early. Just to hit like number 24 with 166 in chat. Catch up. Yeah, hey, hit that like button, chat. I appreciate it. No, 20 is a little out there, I think, Mark. I think it's fine. Like, I think a 16-year-old is basically an adult. I'm okay with if they want to use it. I think a 13 and 14-year-old is much different. You know, a 13 and 14-year-old is much different. And so I think you should allow a 16-year-old to do mostly what they want to do within reason, right? As a parent, you let them do mostly what they want to do, right? Like, you let them make their own decisions. You let them, you know, for the most part, dress how they want to dress within reason. You let them do like, you basically treat a 16, 17-year-old like an adult within reason with certain limitations, specifically on how late they can stay out, what they do. But again, a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old is just much different. Like, that's a much different person. That kid's right out of, you know, those people are right out of adolescence. And so it's just a different thing. And you only really understand it when you parent them. But yeah, it's just a different thing. Netflix at 630s. Look at GameStop rip up here, chat. Wow. GameStop up to 1560s. So it looks like that buy helped. We added to GameStop at the right time. It shot up. I don't think earnings are out yet. Let me make sure. Yeah, so GameStop set to drop earnings. 25 to 29 cents a share is what expectations are. Revenue of 2.05 billion. In the fourth quarter, GameStop delivered big earnings surprise when it turned in positive EPS of 16 cents versus a loss of expectation of 13 cents last report. They also beat top line estimates. Last quarter, GameStop reported an earnings loss of 1 cent per share and a revenue of 1.08 billion. Missed analyst expectations. GameStop also said in a filing, said its board approved a new investment policy that would allow CEO Ryan Cohen to manage the company's security investments. They said, quote, the company's investments will be made in accordance with the guidelines set forth in the investment policy. The board may also approve non-conforming investments and or in consultation with the CEO modify the investment policy from time to time, end quote. And so again, we're waiting on GameStop earnings. They're ripping up ahead of earnings at least. They're still not breaking highs. We're still right at the top of the range of the day. You can see the top range is right around 1560s, but we're getting up there. And again, seems optimistic. I wonder if AMC is going to move in sympathy with it. AMC's still slightly up today, but down pretty big. Why is Nvidia collapsing? I mean, it's down a lot. I don't know why. Could be AI market chatter. I see some AI market chatter here. I think the Treasury auction just happened. And that's what's tanking the market right now, is the Treasury auction. So we had the look. No, the market's falling. Nvidia's falling. Most stocks are falling right now. I think it's from Treasuries. All right, chat. We got about 2.5 minutes until the market closes. Really about 7 or 8 minutes until the GameStop earnings drop. All right, GameStop back up, testing the highs of actual market hours. We still got about a minute left until the earnings drop. About a minute left. All right, so here we go, guys. Here's the closing bell. SPY just cracked lows again. And GameStop to close over 12. Yo, my guy always coming through with the important earnings. Thank you, sir. Always, man. It's a little bit boring. This last 3 days a bit boring, man. We just haven't had much going on. We're gonna put it in sub-only mode though, and so if you do want to comment, hit the subscribe button. All right, so there's the closing bell here, chat. All right, so let's see if GameStop earnings drop anytime soon. So here's GameStop on the right. It is moving a little bit at 1570s. Chat at 1570s. Waiting. 1560s. Again, they're technically scheduled to release in about 5 minutes. Let's see what the market does. But a lot of red coming through in markets right now. We're somehow green still, but a lot of red showing up. Yeah, so they're technically scheduled for 4:05, but they could release anytime, really. Just gotta watch the candlestick action. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing GameStop for a long time. I'm just gonna sit in it. I mean, yeah. All right, we're right at 1560 right now. We got this high from pre-market. We got this high down here. Again, they're technically scheduled to release a little bit later, so. All right, 1550s. Alright, GameStop's still flat, chat. We got about 350 people here live. I just like the stock. Hey. Roaring kitty, huh? I actually really like the movie too, Dumb Money. I really like the movie. I just watched it last night. Hey, good luck, chat. Again, I'm in GameStop with you. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm not one of those people that tell you to buy anything. I have no idea what GameStop's going to do. Might be wildly wrong about anything I say. Don't copy me. Not an investment professional. I am terrible at this stuff. Have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe wildly wrong about anything I say. This content's entertainment only. My experiences. I sometimes trade off stream, on stream. Do not copy me. I have no idea what I'm talking about and understand Rule 4.41 of CFTC. All right, here we go. All right, so GameStop up a little bit. It's at 1565s. GameStop, I'll tell you this, they have lost some hype. GameStop used to be, again, what originally, one of the reasons my channel grew back in the day was GameStop. You know, we covered GameStop's original short squeeze when it ripped up to over 550s or around 550s back in 2021. And it was really hyped then, you know. Definitely lost some interest over time. Where the bull's at? I mean, I want it to go up. I'm not going to say it's going to go up, but I want it to go up. All right, chat. Waiting here, team. Waiting for the earnings. We should get some volatility. All right, still no volume. 20 seconds left is when they're scheduled to release. Again, we'll see if it comes in good or not. I don't know. I'm bullish on GameStop. $18 price target. Hey, good luck, man. All right, here we go. So this is when it's 5 seconds is when it's scheduled to release. And now it's 4:05 and it released exactly. Look at the drop down to 14.10s. Big drop. 13s. All right, so GameStop is out. They posted net sales of 1.794 billion, 1.794 billion compared to 2.26 billion in the last year. Net income was 63.1 million. Adjusted EBITDA of 64.7 million for the fiscal year of 2023. Net income was 6.7 million. Compared to a net loss of 313.1 million. Yeah, so they're not going to be holding a conference call today. I'm looking on their numbers. All right, let's take a look. All right, so here we go. Here's their numbers here, chat. Net sales 1.749. Where's their EPS? We'll find it. Yeah, it's down though. Dropped about $2.50 a share, of course. All right, so again, GameStop EPS of 22 cents. They expected about 25, so a little bit under expected. Revenue of 1.79 billion. They expected 2.05 billion. Is what they showed. So miss on EPS and revenue, worse than expected EPS and rev, and now they're down. We'll put this up on screen. Yeah, I mean, not a good day for GameStop, but it's all right. We'll see if it continues down. Nvidia dropped all the way to 925s as well. So again, we'll see what AI and tech do. Reddit stayed mostly flat. Yeah, it's definitely not looking great for it. You know, so I always tell people, like, I'm not telling you it's gonna go up because I really don't know. GameStop down to 1270s. SPY back up to 520s though, so SPY might have some upward action on a 5-minute chart. We'll see if that rebounds. I think it's mostly the market is dropping from the bond auction, and so maybe that's what's going on. All right, so 1250. Let's see if it holds. Let's see what people are saying online. Yeah, so GameStop, it did show a profitable EPS. It wasn't as big as they wanted it to be, but it was a profitable EPS. People are upset they increased the EPS estimate. I'm looking at the news. So again, they increased it from 25 to 30 cents. They missed even 25 cents. They showed 22 cents. So I mean, you know, expectations. A lot of people showing 25 cents on 2.07 bill. Let's see. But we're bouncing back to 13s. Let's see if we hold. But yeah, definitely didn't react favorably to this. It's at 13.05 right now. Bearish engulfing candle on Nvidia. Yeah, Nvidia did have a pretty big fall down. I'm trying to find the news on Nvidia that's driving Nvidia down. I don't know. It'll go back up tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. Any position I have, we cover all the major earnings. And so GameStop dipping, while I don't really necessarily want to see it, it's not the end of the world. Like, we're not holding anything that's going to risk anything, you know. My portfolio is mostly flat today, even with the GameStop dip. All right, chat. So yeah, so again, we just wanted to cover this, keep it short and sweet. If you haven't already, check out one of our sponsors. We're going to go and probably close it down. I just don't see much else going on right now. GameStop doesn't actually do an earnings call anymore. So no earnings call for GameStop. So we're going to keep it short and sweet. Again, if you want to help support the channel, check out our sponsors. Check out Apex. Apex funded account program. The sale is almost up for Apex. And so you saw us day trading on Apex earlier. The sale is almost up. It only lasts for 24 hours longer. Again, Apex is a great way to learn day trading. Most day traders lose. If you ever want to learn to day trade, do not put up thousands of dollars in a brokerage account. Again, you're probably going to lose it. People are going to try to sell you courses and do all this stuff. The cheapest way to learn day trading is to try a funded account program. If you lose, you're only out what you pay for it. For the time being, you get 80% off on Apex. So this base one right here is like 35 bucks if you use my link. And the promo code's BT. The coupon code's BT. It'll get you the max discount at all times. Again, promo code's BT. It'll get you the max discount. If you lose, so they give you a demo and they test your skill. If you're good enough to pass it, right? So you can get started for 35 bucks. If you're good enough to pass it, they fund you 25K to 300K. You know, if you're not good enough to pass it, with a 90% split. So once you're funded, you get a 90% split anyway. It's similar to a split you would have with 100% putting the money up yourself. Only 10% difference there. But if you lose, which is most day traders are going to lose, you only lose 35 bucks. It limits your risk significantly and profoundly, and it just makes sense. If most day traders lose, try this before you put up your money. It'll teach you how to trade under pressure, and your risk is noticeably less. And so again, they are a sponsor. I'm biased because they pay me money, and so I'm biased in their favor. But if you want to check them out, again, great way to help support your boy here in this channel. Use promo code BT, Beginner Trading BT. There's the link. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Do you think it'll be above 12.4 end of week? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to do. We'll see what happens. Again, my other sponsor is a company called Chart Prime. It's a trading view indicator service you can use in stocks, crypto, forex, futures. Really useful because, again, Chart Prime, I always try to back test it live to show people here. So, like, let's take a look. I haven't looked at this at all today. So we'll put the market oracle up. And again, this is a company called Chart Prime. You can use it on anything with a symbol on TradingView. Anything with a symbol, you can use it on GameStop. You can use it on SPY, Q, E-mini, NASDAQ, S&P 500, whatever you want to use it on, you can use it for the most part with a symbol. Crypto, futures, stocks, whatever. Again, look at how powerful this is. So again, look at this. Look at the strong signals. Again, I can't fake this either, right? I was always kind of against companies like this until they showed me their algorithms. Like, look at the strong signal here. Huge breakdowns, and this is like hours and hours. Look, strong buy signal here. Nice little follow through. This is a 5-minute chart, so this is like an hour. Sell signal, boom. Strong buy signal, boom. Sell signal, boom. This one might be wrong, but even if we call that one wrong, look at the strong signal here. Powerful bounce, powerful bounce. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, only one didn't work. Maybe this one. And you could probably say it did work, but again, maybe it didn't work. 1 out of 6. Genuinely impressive. Over 80% accuracy, just back testing it from today's price action. Even if we go back, look, this one worked as well, right? These don't repaint. Powerful. Again, in my opinion, I can't guarantee it's going to work for you. Nobody can. Not an investment professional. They pay me money. I'm biased. Okay, I always tell people the same thing. Like, I'm biased. They pay me money. But again, check it out. It's like $40 a month. If you get one good trade with it, you can pay for yourself. And yeah, check it out. Great way to help support the channel. I'll see you guys later. Y'all be good. We'll see what happens with GameStop. We're going to be streaming bright and early tomorrow morning. And so we'll be back later. I just wanted to catch this and see what kind of, action we got for GameStop earnings. And so again, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Remember, I am terrible and have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't copy me, not an investment professional. If you copy somebody called beginner trading and lose, it's your own freaking fault. Okay? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Y'all be good. I'll see you guys later. Y'all be safe.